So tonight I'm going to be reading some ghost stories that happened here in Coral, Texas. This one was back in the mid 80s. It says, when I was little, I used to visit my grandma in Coral. This would have been early mid 80s. I can't remember the street name, but it was an old two-story apartment. My grandma lived on the first floor and someone lived above her. There was an entire building. There was a carport out in the back. Everything was made out of wood. My cousin and I played in a small rectangle room on the side of the house. My grandma used it for storage because of its shape and size. My cousin and I thought it was the perfect playhouse. We recall always feeling very odd when one of us was in the room alone. As long as we were together, we didn't have that feeling. One day, I was outside heading towards the carport. I was afraid of going back there for some reason, but I kept walking towards it. About the time I reached the side of the house where a small room was, something raced through my body. From my feet through my head quicker than light. I was shocked. It shocked me. I would be too. I ran the other direction. Later that year, my grandma had a heart attack in the house. When the paramedics arrived, every candle was lit. My grandma said she did not lit them. Years later, when we were older, I guess they thought we could handle it. My mom and aunt told me and my cousin that they felt very uneasy in the house and would always watch us closely in that storage room. They said that two women had died in the house, that they believed they haunted it, that they were the ones who gave my grandma the heart attack, and that they were the ones who lit the candles. After we were told the truth about that place, I instantly felt like it was them that was luring me towards the carport that day, and it was one of them that raced through my body. But as I've gotten older, I wonder now if it was my grandma's angel that raced through my body to stop me from going further. I'm nearly 38 years now, and all of these years, I still remember the eerie feeling every time I was in that house. I wonder if the house apartment still stands. It was pretty old back then, and if someone lived there, experienced strange things like we did. I wish I could remember the street name so someone could post on here if they know about it too. So that was back in 2013, submitted by Kim. So what do y'all think about that story? Isn't that crazy? Something went through her body. That would scare me too. So if y'all like me reading these ghost stories, there's a whole bunch of more that happened here in Coral. Y'all let me know.